Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to my vlog. I decided to kind of finish up for you what started off as an incredible, beautiful family vacation, kind of ended with a bit of calamity. So I'm going to just chat with you a little bit and show you some clips from our family vacation, but it kind of ended not so well. So let's chat about it. Well, good morning, friends. This is not the video that I was preparing to make for you guys. I could not wait to bring you a vlog from the most beautiful, beautiful countryside like around. We're in the North Georgia mountains right now, and we were visiting the town of Helen, where I grew up going like almost every Christmas and then the holidays. My grandparents had a chalet up here, and so I've really wanted to take our kids back up here to see it. They've never seen it before. And so it was a wonderful start to our trip. It's also my daughter's birthday, so we were kind of doing this for her birthday. We're staying at a VRBO with Highland cows right outside our back door and the most incredible views. So it started off great and we were visiting Helen, but then we moved on to the adventure. And that's where, dun dun dun, the fun began. So we booked a big family package at a place where you could do like all kinds of things: horseback riding, ziplining, ATV rides, axe throwing, a little farm like with you can go feed the animals. Wonderful little place, and it was such a great day. We split up, and my husband and daughter did the big zip line, and my son and I did the little smaller one. And of course, ironically, it was the smaller one that I got injured on. Go figure. So anyway, my son and I, we did some ATV rides. We fed the animals, which were so cute. We were having a great time, beautiful scenery. And we went on to the little zip lines. And what happened was I went first, kind of helped my son to like see what it was like and all that. Now, I've done the big zip lines before with my husband, and they're amazing. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably never getting on a zip line again after this. So it was just a fluke accident, though. I mean, it could have happened stepping off the porch, but I guess when you are going at that velocity and you hit the ground as hard as I did, when I hit the ground, I hit the ground wrong, and my legs went wide apart and I formed almost like a W yeah, sorry. Very graphic. Couldn't feel anything at first though. I was in shock. I actually kind of started getting sick from the shock. Kind of didn't know what hit me, to be honest. And so basically, long story short, the guys they had to call for help, had to be picked up by two men that came and carried me to like a little cart thing, hauled me back up the mountain to where my husband and daughter were. And we had to go to the ER from there. And so turns out I have a broken right ankle, and that's the one that's the most severe, and then a broken left knee. I was actually really surprised about the knee because I did have pain in it, but I think it was just the ankle was so severe that that's where all my attention went, that I just thought my knee was a little sore, but nope, I broke it too. So this is not cool because it means I'm completely immobile. I mean, you got both legs are goners. So I really can't get around without just upper body strength. They sent me with crutches for now to get us through, but that doesn't do you a lot of good when you got two broken legs. Now I can put like a little bit of pressure on the knee. I need to be off of it as much as possible, but I have no choice at the moment to like get to the bathroom. And so, but it is horrific pain every time I need to get up. It's awful. So when we're back home, my parents are arranging for me to have a transport chair to get around on the first floor of my house. And we're going to have to just transition me because we have a 2-story house. I'm going to be living out of my living room probably for a little while. So my life is kind of going to be very different for the next couple of months while I recover. I'll know more after I go to the ortho, and I'll try to keep you guys posted, but stay tuned. My videos are going to look very different because I'm not going to be able to film where I normally film from, and I'm not going to have access to like my full makeup collection. And some of the videos I do are geared towards having access to all my things up there, and I'm just not going to have that access and flexibility. So things are going to look very different here for a little while, and it really breaks my heart. I'm in a little better place at the moment. I was very emotional last night. Not a good patient. I'm not somebody who does well with not being independent. My independence is very important to me, and so this is really hard. I think it's much harder emotionally than physically. So thank you for being my therapy, but I'm going to finish out the rest of this vlog that I was planning for you, but obviously it got cut short. But you can at least see a little bit of the beautiful scenery and a little bit of the fun we had leading up to the traumatic moment. So just wanted to kind of film this as like a, hey, here's what happened, to update my YouTube family and to bring you along a little bit for the journey. Thank you guys for being here and for all the support and all your really kind words I've already seen. So they mean a lot to me. And I look horrible. So y'all are gonna have to get used to seeing me probably without makeup, doing some unboxings, and just we're gonna take it day by day. So love to all and enjoy the rest of the vlog. And here is the VRBO we stayed in. Isn't that so cute? It's like a little converted barn. As you see, there are steps that I had to navigate, and we didn't want to make the 7-hour drive home in the middle of the night after the ER, so we came back here. But isn't it such beautiful views? And the cute little Highland cows to wake up to in the morning. And we did get to have a campfire and s'mores and whatnot around the campfire. They have this built in the backyard. It's so adorable with the beautiful scenery. So that's just pure perfection. This is the entrance to the farm. You come in through the gates. It's a lot of land and just really private scenery, just to have your own little quiet, peaceful retreat and getaway with the family. And then the front of the barn, the VRBO, this is just adorable, isn't it? So I appreciated it a lot more though before, when I could actually walk. Of the snow. It snowed in the middle of the night from or in the morning. It was like 3 to 6 in the morning. So we did miss it, unfortunately. I hope the ice has melted at least on the roads for us to be able to drive, because that'd be the only downside. Yeah, it's already melted on the chair and everything. Oh my goodness. And then we take you into the town of Helen. If you're not familiar with this, it's a cute little place that's designed like a alpine German village. Hello, my friends. Currently coming at you from Helen, Georgia, in the North Mountains of Georgia. This is kind of my childhood, where we came almost every year around Christmas time, holidays. My grandparents had a chalet. So we're here reliving my childhood and had to introduce it to the kids. Been here a few times since. My husband and I have made a trip here, but the kids have never seen it, so they had to see it. Right up that hill, right there. That couldn't be right there, actually. Or over to the right of it. Looking at the village of Helen. And you guys know that I am vegan, and it is always hard finding vegan options in a very southern mountain town. So I always stop off at Italian type restaurants. Everybody else can get pizza. My son got onion rings, and I can always get marinara spaghetti. That's always a safe one. A little bit more walking around in the town of Helen. We strolled and toured, went in some of the shops, some of my old stomping grounds, and they do the Oktoberfest here. My grandparents used to know all of these store owners way back in the day. We always went to Betty's Country Store, the All Salty Store, lots of landmarks here. If you've ever been to Helen, then you know. So had to introduce the kids to all of it. And of course, we had to check out some of the local candy shops and the fudge making. There is ice cream, there's funnel cakes, you name it. We didn't sample all of that, but just got to kind of see what all there was to do. And of course, you can have dinner here, lunch, lots of restaurants on the water. This is a river that runs through here. Lots of tubing, lots of things to do, like especially when it's not such colder months in that river and streams. So many activities that I grew up doing. It just brings back all those memories. And up this hill is where our chalet was, right on the outskirts of town. So we had to go over and check it out. This is your view back into town when you come back down the mountain. This is always the walk we would take to come into town from our chalet. We could either go by car or just walk to wherever we wanted to go. We had a little bit of ice cream, and of course I could always do sorbet as a vegan. And that's really it for the town. Had to visit Bigfoot, of course, get us some photo ops, and make sure the kids had a full immersive experience checking out my childhood memories. Then a stroll up the hill, up that mountain that we used to live on. These were some of our neighbors. The cute little houses that are still in that kind of German Bavarian design. Now, our home that we used to stay in, it has been redone since then. It's this little log looking house over here. It used to be a lot more of the German style, and the later owners, I think, redid it. And then here is the top of the mountain. But yeah, we had to go visit all of my old stomping grounds. This is pretty far up here. I don't even remember it being so tight as a child. But it does feel a little bit more nerve-wracking as an adult, to be honest, driving on these big hills. So I'm glad it wasn't full of ice, but we definitely had to see it. And then when you come back down the mountain, this is the view of the town. And alas, we get to the point where the big event occurred. This is the family center with all the activities, the horses, and getting ready to line up for our big day, what I thought was going to be a lot of fun, which it was until that big moment. But I was so excited about getting to hang out with the horses and then on to the ATVs. We were getting our helmets ready. It really could have been worse, so I'm very grateful. We did have a good time on the ATVs, and this was us in the middle of it leading up.
Yeah, they got some of them got weird names. There you go.
I gotta see how she does this. We did enjoy getting to feed some of the farm animals, and about this time the sun was starting to set. It was really beautiful, and we couldn't get over the goats that would just run around on the roofs. That was so cool. But then the moment arrived, the infamous zip line, which resulted in this. I did send the family on to go enjoy one last day at a castle we were planning, so they did go to a Renaissance fair there. And this is called Eagle Owl Castle. It's actually pretty new, and I was dying to check it out, but I wanted them to experience it still, even if I couldn't. But thanks for watching and sticking around in there with me. We'll see how this journey unfolds. Love to you all, and see you on the next few videos.